plug in for you guys on the chat. Oh, it's so beautiful. I saw Bonnie Oaks yesterday. Linda, do you know Bonnie? Do you know her? She has a grandson. Do you know Bonnie Oaks? She has a grandson. He was 2 years old, and when he used to come to church, he's 17 now. Oh my gosh. Because I dropped off some stuff for Thurman Brisbane. Is it sound coming from he's 17. The sound is pretty good, actually. On YouTube. Okie dokie.
Thank you, Nina. That was beautiful.
Just
Hello and welcome to Unity. My name is Natalie. It is such a blessing to see Shining Lights in person here in Fredericksburg. And a big welcome to everyone joining us on YouTube. We so love having you here with us in spirit. Please be sure to like and share our live stream. Here at Unity, we begin with a simple moment of connection with our spiritual nature. Our Christ candle reminds us that within each person there is divine light. As we light this candle now, I invite you to say with me,
we open our hearts and minds to the sacredness of all people. We are willing to shine our inner light into the world, and we make space for others to do the same.
and now a group song with Reverend Leanne and Nina Gibson.
The song we're going to sing is called Center of the Heart by Jan and JD. And the chorus has a great call and response. So please, whether you're in person or online, please join in. I basically follow Leanne.
Okay.
Here we are at the perfect time and the perfect place, showing up with an open mind and all the space. Anything can happen here, we all play a part. Here's an invitation to the center of the heart. It's my time. Here we are. That's the plan. We don't have to know. We don't have to know. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a start. Welcome home. all play a part. We're all in this together, in the center of the heart. Take my hand,
Take my hand.
here we go.
Here we go.
What's the plan?
What's the plan?
We don't have to know. Take a breath,
Take a breath.
take a start.
Take a start.
Welcome home to the center of the heart. Welcome home to the center of the heart. Welcome home.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
That was so much fun. Thank you. That was a beautiful song. This morning, we welcome Reverend Leanne Joelle. Leanne Joelle is a certified health coach and twice certified life coach with an undergraduate degree in speech pathology and a Master of Science degree in management. She is retired from the Air Force Intelligence Agency with several positions as director. Leanne is passionate about healing and promoting healthy living through teaching and coaching on the spirit-mind-body connection and movement, expressed as an active YGT certified Kundalini yoga instructor and Tai Chi facilitator. She is an ordained interfaith minister through all faith ceremony and a member of Unity Churches for 40 years, bringing spirituality into everything she does. She is a wife, mother, and grandmother and cherishes her family as an integral part of everything she does. Thank you for being here today. And now let us bless our children. Together,
We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ you are.
and now for our mission statement. Together,
We are advancing the movement of spiritual awakening and transformation through unity, a positive path for spiritual living.
and today's unity principle is principle number 5. Together,
It is not enough to understand spiritual teachings. We must live the truth that we know.
now for our community news. Happy October birthday. If October is your birthday month, go ahead and stand up so we can give you a big unity blessing. Stand up even if you're at home in your PJs. You are a beautiful child of God. It is your special month. Together we say,
We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the Christ you are.
a fundraiser reception will be held at the Central Rappahannock Library on Saturday, October 23rd from 2 to 5 p.m. Tickets are $50 and proceeds will go directly towards the people of Ukraine. For tickets, you can email fxbg4ukraine@gmail.com. And you can join us in celebrating our 23rd anniversary as Unity of Fredericksburg next Sunday, October 9th. Reverend Cheryl will be our speaker, and there will be a special Reader's Theater performance of one of the plays that she has written. Service will be followed by anniversary cake and some other snacks, so please come and join us next Saturday. We will be cooking and serving again at Thurman Brisbane this week on Wednesday, October 5th. Please contact Bonnie Oakes or email info@uofva.org if you're able to help out. And now for our statement of commitment. Unity of Fredericksburg stands in solidarity with all people for diversity and inclusion. Here's this week's diversity video link and a short description from our newsletter. This week's video title is Anti-Racist Educator Jane Elliott discusses casting an African American as the Little Mermaid. White folks are distraught that Disney cast Halle Bailey as the Little Mermaid. However, for decades, white actors have portrayed characters of other races and ethnicities, Orson Welles played Othello, a Moorish general in the Venetian army, and Mickey Rooney portrayed a Japanese character in Breakfast at Tiffany's. Diversity educator Jane Elliott spoke with Roland Martin during Monday's edition of Roland Martin Unfiltered about why white people are so mad about a mermaid being black. And if you would like to receive our weekly newsletter, please email info@uofva.org. And now we'd like to take a moment to focus our hearts on the people of Ukraine. Our hearts join together in prayer for the people of Ukraine. We hold the highest vision for peace and tranquility, and we give thanks knowing that God is present in every situation. And now for our daily word, which is kindness. I set the intention today to give from my heart, to show compassion and kindness to everyone I meet. I begin by being kind to myself. I take time for spiritual self-care and prioritize good nutrition, relaxation, and exercise. I am gentle with myself when I come up short, filling my self-talk with words of affirmation and compassion. Being kind to myself makes being kind to others easy and natural. I am patient and understanding, and I seek harmony and accord in my relationships. I let the small irritations go, remaining calm and pleasant. I look for ways to lighten the load of others, and I don't hesitate to offer a helping hand. My kindness helps create the kingdom of heaven on earth. For I was hungry and you gave me food. I was thirsty and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger and you welcomed me. Matthew 25:35. And together let's say,
Kindness is the language of my heart.
And now our special music, Grateful Changes by Nina Gibson with Reverend Leanne.
It's actually the
After?
talk. Yeah.
Okay,
Talk first.
talk first, then music. Fabulous.
Let's talk.
Ah,
Yeah, so great to be here with all of you here in person and those on YouTube. I want to acknowledge you and just such a wonderful space. And I'm already, I feel the love being here in this room and the words that have been shared so far. So it's really wonderful to be here. And I just want to acknowledge, I'm so grateful to be here with Nina Gibson. And I get emotional about it. She's been my partner through so many things, and she's an amazing musician, an engineer, a music teacher, and a holy, holy shaman. I'm blessed to have her in my life and here today. So thank you, Nina. So, renewing the mind. Let's have a little conversation about that. So what happens when you're disappointed? Of course, it doesn't happen in your life, right? Ever? No, never.
Never.
What happens when you're disappointed or things just don't work out like you planned? Because we set up our plans and then sometimes they just get completely disrailed, for whatever reason. Or when we think about renewing the mind, how about just like being stuck in a rut? That happens to us too. And both can happen at the same time. There's all sorts of things going on with us being human beings, right? So here's another thing I love is perhaps your life's going along just fine. I'm fine, right? That happens too. But would you like that renewed spark? Yes, we would all like that. Would you like renewed inspiration? Yes. So how many times would we like to go back and change what happened in the past? Yeah, we like to do that too, either in our personal world or on the planet. All you have to do is open up the news, wish that didn't happen. So I'm sure all of us, we're human beings who've had these experiences. I see the heads nodding, yes. So it's all part of life, part of being a human being. So with that, I started you out in that place, and I can feel the stillness right now. It's like you're all kind of thinking, right? So let's just take a deep breath right now. So just breathe deeply into the belly. Exhale, release. So yeah, another deep breath.
in. And exhale. When we do this, we can be in touch with a place of compassion and love, compassion for ourselves, and compassion for others, and for what they may be going through. And we said, I love the beautiful prayer for Ukraine, and we can say a prayer as well right now in this moment for what people are going through as a result of what happened with the Hurricane Ian. So what if, just imagine, I was thinking about this, and I wrote this talk because of something that happened that was completely unexpected, and actually ended up, it was a life-threatening situation. And I was thrown completely off, and I was like, okay, this is what I'm writing my talk on, because I didn't know what it was going to be about, and it was like, this is it. So what if, imagine, this is what I imagine in my mind, a big reset button, and we get to just walk up to it and go, boom.
Yes.
Push reset. Yeah, what does that do for us? It's like magic,
Yes.
right? Pushing reset, it's like magic. However, it doesn't change the circumstances, right? What happened in the past happened. It did, it happened. It doesn't change the past. But from the Daily Word, it was recently, September 5th, refreshing my mind, body, and soul keeps my heart light. So in these situations, what can we shift? So we're pushing reset, can't change the past. What can we reset? What can we shift? One thing, there are probably many things, but yeah, it starts with our mindset. Our mindset. We can shift our perceptions. We can shift our self-talk. We can shift our way of being. And all of those things lead into our way of being. And then we can shift how we're going to move forward as a result of those things. Yes? So, what in your life are you pushing reset for? So I love it when I speak. I love it if people can have things in their own mind and actually use this as a tool. And the things I'm going to present to you, I've used them in my own life. It's like, okay, like a formula. Does this really work? Oh yeah, it works in this situation, it works in that situation. Let's try it here. So in Revelation 21:5, it says, I'm making everything new. Everything new. So what's the first thing? First thing is to acknowledge that there's something that we want to push reset for. So if sometimes we can either be blind to it or we don't want to see it, right? So the first thing is, let's acknowledge that there's an area. Think about relationships, their thoughts, recurring thoughts. We have those all the time they don't necessarily serve us in the way we would want them to serve us. It goes on and on, right? So it could be thoughts, ideas, recurring problems, abundance, health, family, any of those things. So we can shift our thoughts and we can say, okay, if not this, what can I create instead? What can I create? What will give this richness and meaning that you so desire? What's going to contribute to myself and contribute to others? What inspires you? What about something fun? Let's do something fun. And the other way to look at it is, what can I learn from this experience? So whatever is showing up in your life, I like to believe it's showing up for a reason. What can I learn from this? So let's first make a decision or a choice to reset, to renew, and schedule that time for yourself so that you can do it. And we're going to do this in our meditation too. So we'll have an opportunity to actually do this. And Charles Fillmore says, the thinking faculty in you makes you a free agent. It's your creative center. In and through this one power, you establish your consciousness and you build your world. Pretty powerful, yes? So how can we do this? First thing, may seem logical, but may or may not be, depending on how frequently you do this, is to tune into the divine. Tune in to God the absolute, the I am consciousness, the Christ consciousness. So take time to tune in to the divine and then have faith that there'll be an answer. And sometimes it looks like there isn't an answer. So that's when faith really comes in, and the power of faith from the 12 powers, right? So tuning into the divine and then just having faith. How powerful is that? Bring it into prayer, bring it into meditation. And then when you do that, you can have discernment for what are the next steps to take. And they just show up in your life like a miracle. Prayer is miraculous. So tuning into this pure divine love transforms everything, transforms us. So in this place, we're making space to experience something different. So when you go into that stillness, that quietness, then it creates space, and then something else can show up other than how we thought it was going to go, right? The Dalai Lama says, today, the world is mostly focused on external development. However, Indian traditions emphasize looking within to find the source of real joy. To be happy, it's our minds that we must transform. This is the basis of the long-standing traditions of ahimsa, meaning doing no harm, and karuna, wishing others to be free from suffering. So I love, there's a website, truthunity.net. If you don't know about it, it's a great resource. And I think I knew it, but I didn't really realize there's a Unity Correspondence School. And correspondence, what in the world? I don't
Yeah,
even know if they have
writing
that.
letters.
I was like, oh, correspondence, you remember that? Maybe some of you don't. But there is a correspondence school on healing, and they talk about how the mind is renewed, which is awesome. This is like juicy, right? So what are we talking about with mind? There's divine mind. We talk about aligning with God, the absolute truth, divine mind, and then there's human consciousness. And so when we talk about shifting the mind, because the other mind doesn't need to be renewed, it's already there. That's what we want to tap into. So from the Correspondence School on Healing, it says, mind as a term is used here has reference to human consciousness in which there are beliefs in good and evil. So how about that? Our mind, our human consciousness, good and evil. We know the truth, right? There's only good. There's only love. But to renew is to make new again. And this can be done by tuning in prayer to divine mind with its perfect ideas of life, love, wisdom, and power, all that's absolutely good. And thinking on these ideas until the feeling is charged with them. And I want to emphasize that too, the feeling part of it. So when I was here before, I talked about that energy, that vibration. And so we not only tune into divine mind, but then we charge our energy, our feeling, our emotion with that divinity so that we begin to embody that. Helps to create the shift. In John 10:9, it says, I am the door. And it's through the opening of this I am door that a flood of light pours into the soul or consciousness, bringing in just the idea or ideas needed at any given moment. Through meditation on the ideas, man is enlightened as to their value and to the means of coordinating them for use in daily living. That's what we want to do. Take it out into our everyday life. Like do it like spontaneously because we practiced it, and that's just where we go. So, are there any ideas or beliefs that you can think of just within yourself that are an obstacle to you? Yeah, we have those. Take those to the divine for help in identifying, letting go, and shifting those ideas. So what do you need to let go of to move into the reset or renewal mode? Really deep question. You can tell this is like really sinking in. And in some cases, when we need to let go of something, it's that forgiveness word. You can't enter into this without at least having a little mention of forgiveness. So you might need to do that. And from the place of the divine, once again, tuning into the divine, seek guidance, forgive yourself and forgive others. We can make affirmations. So tune into the divine, we're charged, and then the affirmation. So another of the Charles Fillmore's power is in the throat chakra, the power of power and the power of zeal. And with this, that's our communication. That energy, that vibration comes from us, shifting our thoughts, being the divine, and then we express it out into the world, that vibration. And we can do that with affirmations because the affirmations align us with that energy and with that vibration. We can say, if something's happening that's unexpected, we can affirm this or something better, this or something better, and then just expect it to show up, this or something better. All things work together for my good, or all things work together for good. There's only love. You can even say, if you're not feeling it, you can say, I am open to. Just be open. Allow yourself to take that breath, tune into the divine. I'm open to love. I'm open to healing. I'm open to my good. Just affirm that. There's you may have heard Snatam Karta's a song, and Nina and I sing it's Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. And sometimes using Sanskrit words or Gurumukhi, you can chant Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, and the Om creates a portal to the divine. Om Namo, and the Namo is this bowing, this surrendering to the divine. Om Namo, and Guru Dev is like this inner teacher that's within each of us when we access that. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo, like that bowing, that holiness. And by chanting that over and over, we move into that energy, that vibration. It shifts us. And I promise you, if you say these affirmations, find a chant that is one that you resonate, because this is all about what resonates with you. And then when you do it, they're going to be there for you around the clock. Something comes up, it's going to be there, just like that, to be able to help you to move into making powerful choices that serve you and serve others, serve humanity. And so Deepak Chopra, I love listening to him and reading things that Deepak puts out. And he talks a bit about renewal, and I'm just going to cite some of the things he says. It's like, go on a retreat 1 to 2 days a month, or go on a retreat in your backyard. John and I did that last month.
Mm-hmm.
We just did a retreat. It was like, we don't have to go anywhere. Let's just retreat here. But go somewhere new or in your backyard. Be of service. It's amazing when you are in service how that can shift you. So this is about renewal. Volunteer. Immerse yourself in nature. Do you know so many people say that that's how they connect with the divine, is being in nature and not just being in it but immersing, but few actually do it. Isn't that amazing? Few actually do it, but so many say that that's how they connect. So let's do that. Let's start on a new morning ritual. Read spiritual text. Find a teacher, a mentor. Be mindful about the food that you feed this precious body with. It's another way to renew. Meditate. Take a new class and journal your gratitude. Really important. So there's another little concept. It's not a little concept though. It's not a little concept, but another concept I want to bring up in terms of renewal, and it's Charles Fillmore speaks about regeneration. Y'all familiar with that?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. So regeneration. So I'm going to quote from truthunity.net. He taught the concept of this from the understanding that it's a natural restoration of the physical body to its original state of wholeness. And he believed that regeneration was a result of consciousness being fully aligned with the true nature of Supreme Being, absent of any degenerative energy patterns. So this concept, for me, when I want to embody it, it's taking the divine and allowing that pure light, that pure love, that pure consciousness to come in and fill every cell of the body and have that align with that wholeness and the truth of who we each are as the light. And I'm reading right now a book, Babaji and the 18 Siddhas, and this is 3,000 years BCE. Babaji lived, and there are 18 Siddhas that lived in ancient India, and 18 of them that achieved this state of samadhi, or the state of consciousness where they walked as the divine. So, with that said, that is the power of this work. And that is the power of these times. We're here, we're the ones that are the new humans, reflecting the thoughts in alignment with the divine and being that peace and the love in the world. We're the ones. So sometimes things don't go as originally planned, or we become complacent in our lives. But acknowledge, shift your mindset, tune into the divine, have faith, bring this into your prayer and your meditation time, and let go of any ideas that don't serve you. Just let it go. You don't need it. Forgive yourself and others, and use powerful affirmations. As a woman, Jagaguru Saima, and I have a quote from her. She says, be humble, humility, be new. This moment of renewal is full of the miracle of creation itself. This is the law of life, constant change, constant evolution. And from Romans 8:28, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God. So you know you have the power to change your thinking and your mind. Go within to the divine, be in a place of pure love, reset, renew, and be revitalized. And with that, we're going to go into meditation, and we're going to sing All Good, All Good, because it is all good, all good. And then in the meditation itself, we're going to have an opportunity to experience what we just spoke of. Sound good?
Yeah.
All good, holy, holy. All good, holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is good, holy, holy. All love, holy, holy. All love, holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is love, holy, holy.
So gently close your eyes if you haven't done that already as we prepare for meditation. Find a comfortable position, both feet comfortably on the floor. And relax. Take a deep, full breath into the belly and exhale completely and relax. During this meditation, simply focus on your breath. So calm your mind and relax your body. And just know that whatever you experience during this meditation is just right for you. Don't try to make anything happen. Just observe. Your body will continue to relax as you meditate. Observe your breathing. Notice how your breath flows in and out. Make no effort to change your breathing in any way. Simply notice how your body breathes. Your body knows how much air it needs. And when your attention wanders, as it will, allow the thought to float by like a cloud. And just focus back again on your breathing. Beautiful clouds in the sky passing by. And see how your breath continues to flow deeply and calmly. Notice the stages of a complete breath. From the inhale to the pause that follows the exhale and the pause before taking another breath. We're now going to experience the sound of the breath. So hum, I am that. As you inhale, chant quietly, so. As you exhale, chant quietly, hum. Wait for the next breath and chant again, so. Notice how your body feels. See how calm and gentle your breathing is. How relaxed your body feels. Continue to gently take deep breaths in, and as you exhale, relax even more. Allow each inhalation to take you to an even deeper place within yourself. And now let us enter into the place within where you experience the ever-present peace and all-encompassing love. It's always there. No separation. This is your divine self as the vibration of love. This is your sanctuary. And as you're resting in this stillness, embody pure divine consciousness. Continue to experience peace and pure divine love. And know that your divine ideas and desires are here for you to accept them for any situation or challenge challenge in your life, there's a solution. And allow that love to permeate every cell of the body. Let go and know the divine expresses through you, as you, right here, right now, and always. Activate within you the faculty of faith, the state of knowing. And as we're tuned in and turned inward to the divine, God, the absolute, the I am, the Christ consciousness, seek solutions. Here we have faith and we know there is an answer. In divine mind are the perfect ideas of life, love, wisdom, and power, all that is absolutely good. Know and allow yourself to feel this with every fiber of your being. Open to the I am, so the light pours into your consciousness, bringing just the idea or ideas needed at any given moment. You are a precious child of God. And as you strengthen your consciousness of union with the divine, you renew your mind. And as we experience the stillness of this presence and this present moment, take a moment to listen, to commune, and to simply be. And as you bring your attention back to the breath, allow yourself right now to be in touch with compassion in your heart for whatever's happening in your life. Allow in an experience of compassion for yourself and others. Breathe deeply and affirm the presence of the divine. Let peace sink deeply into your soul and rest there. Affirm to yourself, nothing but stillness surrounds and enfolds me. Consciously be open to the renewing of your mind that you so desire. From this place of stillness, peace, and love, what is it in your life that you're wishing to renew? What gives richness and meaning to you and others? What contributes to you and others? What inspires you? From this beautiful energy of compassion and love, powered from Source, let us silently affirm all things work together for good. There is only love. I'm open to healing. I'm open to love. I'm open to peace. I'm open to good. I'm a beautiful child of God. There is no separation. is renewed and full of light. And let us consciously take note right now of the inner vibration of love and peace. And express the glorious gratitude you feel. Know and trust that a powerful shift has occurred. Know all things work together for good. And find yourself in a place full of grace and gratitude. And let us take this with us and be this energy and vibration in the world with everyone we meet and everyone that calls us. We are renewed. May we be divine love and light shining brightly. And now it's time to gently and fully reawaken your refreshed and renewed body, mind, and soul. Notice the sounds around you. Feel the floor beneath you. Feel the clothes against your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Perhaps move your shoulders around. And open your eyes and remain sitting for a few moments longer. Enjoying how relaxed you feel. Putting a smile on your face. Experiencing yourself renewed. And as you continue to return your awareness to the room and feeling this re-energizing, we are in this place of pure love as the embodiment of the divine. And from Romans 8:28, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God. And so it is. Shanti, Shanti, Amen. All good, holy, holy. All good, holy, holy. All in my mind, in my heart, in my soul. Let me know all is good, holy, holy. Is it time for grateful changes?
It is. Well, thank you for that beautiful retreat.
That was great.
We don't even have to go to our backyards.
Thank you. It was beautiful.
We're going to sing together this beautiful song written by Nina, Grateful Changes. This is one of my favorite songs. I'm open to love in all forms. And then sometimes that resistance comes up and it talks about that. So it's really, really fun. And
I've got to be in a G chorus. I have to make changes to the Grateful Changes song.
and all things work together for good.
I love this tuning, actually. It's really cool. It's just this resolved G chord. But we'll take on a little trip here. And, when I actually wrote the song, the idea was to just be open to everything wonderful. And then I hit that wall, and then I came out again. And then I hit the wall again. And we found gratitude. So. I am open to love in all forms, flowing in except for the part that I don't deserve, or only the amount I'm expecting from the sources that are safe, and if I don't have to make any changes. I am open to love in all forms, flowing in and through my life. I am open to love in all forms, flowing in and through my life. Never thought it would be so hard to open to more than I'm expecting, taking a risk and loving myself with courage to make changes. I am open to love in all forms, flowing in and through my life. I am open to love in all forms, flowing in and through my life, except for the part that I don't deserve, or only the amount I'm expecting from the sources that are safe, and if I don't have to make any changes. I am open to love in all forms, flowing in and through my life. I am open to love in all forms, flowing in and through my life. Standing in the wind, feeling alive, and looking around and laughing. With that open heart, I'm opening to dances. I am grateful for love in all forms, flowing in and through my life. I am grateful for love in all forms, flowing in and through my life. Sing along. I am open to love in all forms, flowing in and through my life. I am open to love in all forms, flowing in and through my life.
Wow,
Thank you.
thank you both
Oh,
so
yes.
much. It is something magic when the two of you come here.
Yes.
Thank
Amen.
you. Now is the time for our tithes and love offerings. So together let's say, divine love through me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive, and I am grateful. We will now offer a final blessing for our offerings. We acknowledge the source of all that is, and we hold an attitude of gratitude for these tithes and love offerings that have been so freely given. We are so grateful for the many ways that our gifts will serve the community. And we enfold the loving souls who have requested prayers in the absolute truth of God, declaring with pure faith that all prayers will be heard and responded to in the highest expression of God's will. And so it is. Amen. And now for our peace song. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with
God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And now our prayer for protection. The light
The
of
light of
God
God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
Thank you for being with us and sharing your light today.
Namaste. Good one today. All right, that's a wrap. Yay.